Had long hair, you know, maybe 6 inches down my back. And I kept it well groomed, that kind of thing. So it was kind of like my prize, you know. And then ended up getting cancer in '01 and lost it all. So then when it started to grow back, like I didn't have the energy to take care of it. I didn't have the will to take care of it, I guess you can say. And I just let it grow. So it was a wild mess, you know. And then I was getting suggestions, get it twisted, get it dreaded, you know, and went ahead and did that. But it just grows, and I don't really take care of it, but, you know, it stays neat for the most part, you know.
I love it. Don't cut it. It's fabulous, but it's got to be hot in the summer months, Aaron.
I'm hot right now. I'm hot right now.
All right, Aaron, let's get into your story. When I first heard your story, in fact, I had goosebumps. You have such a powerful story. You have survived so much. So I would say if there's one word to describe you, it's definitely survivor. You've survived cancer, other illnesses, unemployment. You were homeless for a while. Your fiance actually died during giving birth to your child. Life was definitely throwing you lots of curveballs, but instead of giving up, Aaron, you pushed through. How did you push through? How did you not throw in the towel?
Resilience, I guess, you know. I had a daughter there, and I know how Antoinette would have wanted to raise her, you know what I mean? So that kind of kept me afloat for a while. I mean, anybody would tell you that that's devastating, you know, and I was devastated. I was actually shut down, you know. If it wasn't for my mom and other people around me, you know, I wouldn't be talking to you here. But yeah, I got through for Leanna, you know, mainly. And then I got connected with some people that kind of helped me out, you know, get on my feet a little bit. And then I met somebody that kind of took me in a different direction, you know.
Aaron, I mentioned that you were homeless for a while. You were living in and out of your car for about almost 2 months. What changed things for you?
Actually, yeah, I got connected with a group called Camila's House, and I guess because they heard my situation, they kind of wanted to kind of expedite some kind of resolve, you know. And they put me in a hotel after about, you know, 1.5 months, maybe 2 months, probably closer to 1.5 months of being on the street. And so yeah, they put me in a hotel, and after that, they quickly transitioned me into one of their programs, their properties. So that kind of sped things up and helped out a lot.
You do a lot with Criminal Grove. Tell me about your role here, where we are right now in this beautiful place.
Criminal Grove, yeah, I had a personal connection with Criminal Grove in the beginning, actually. I came down here, I think, I'm not sure what time it was for Patrick, and I came down here with a friend of his as well, Joseph Crosby. I came down here with both of them, and we were kind of running around documenting, you know, the property, and you know, just showing us some of the things, the cisterns they had here and that kind of thing. And when I saw it, I started kind of having dreams of my own in my head, you know. I kind of went to redesign it in my head, you know. So from that, I started trying to get a lot of footage because I wanted to immediately start working on like videos and stuff for it. So like from that point, you know, I've kind of had my hands in Criminal Grove to some extent, you know.
Through every experience that we go through, we learn something from it, and unfortunately you've had to go through a lot of bad experiences. Today you're having some great experiences, but through the dark experiences you had in the past, Aaron, what would you say you learned?
With my fiance passing away and my health issues, you know, time is short, you know, so it's about enjoyment, you know, finding those things you enjoy and then just diving right in, you know. Also about giving back, helping, you know, because I received, I mean, endless is still coming now, help, you know. You know, when I sank to almost nothing, you know, and giving back, you know. I don't want to say I'm actually physically giving, but you know, being able to show people, you know what I mean, beauty in certain areas and being able to share my gift, I think is a way of giving back, you know.
Absolutely, that's a great way of giving back. Have you been able to encounter some people who also were going through the dark times like you went through in the past?
When I was in the hospital, and I was hospitalized for quite a while, and I was in and out as an outpatient, and then I was in, and I met a lot of people that kind of changed my perspective, you know, and how I started to look at myself, you know, and what I needed to do with myself. And that was while I was in the hospital with the cancer, and I had a near death. That was near death, you know. So all of those things in conjunction kind of just, just revitalized me, I guess you could say, you know.
What would be your advice for people who are going through dark patches? They don't see that light at the end of the tunnel.
My advice, look for something. Look for something to grab onto, you know what I mean? And that makes you happy. That's it, you know. So as long as you find that joy, that happiness or something,